Chosen One!
Welcome to the Chosen One. I am your host, Qui-Gon Din, and today on Unit 101, we're going to be talking about the Death Trooper Specialist. Um, 5 cost characters are generally pretty specialized when it comes to secondaries, and he is no exception. So he is a 5 cost secondary. He goes through the Reign of Empire through the Rebellion eras. He is a 8 health character with 2 durability. He brings us a tactic, oppression. At the start of this unit's activation, each character in this unit may dash, then choose an enemy unit within 3. The chosen unit gets a strain or a pin. This is going to be very good in the later part of the game, just because when you can start getting into range 3 of characters on his dash, he's going to be able to apply a condition on him. Early game, if you pull him early, it's not going to be near as effective. Imperial Brutality. Choose this unit or an allied Galactic Empire supporting unit. One character in the chosen unit may dash. Then, if one or more characters in that unit are engaged, choose one of the enemy characters engaged with that unit. The chosen allied unit, the enemy unit gains exposed, and the chosen enemy gains exposed. So, he's basically doing what Armorer does, to where he's going to get exposed and the enemy is going to get exposed, or the character that's moving is going to get exposed. So it allows you to hit that target a bit harder. You're usually using this on himself to do a melee style play. Because we look at elite conditioning, characters in this unit have protection and immunity to expose. This is very, very good because he can dash, move, dash himself up into engagement, expose the enemy. And when we look at his tree, he's like very, very specified into getting into melee or range. It doesn't matter. We look at Unrelenting Assault. We've seen this on other characters. After a character in this unit makes an attack as part of a combat action, this unit may use this ability. One character in this unit makes a 5-die attack targeting a character in a different enemy unit. I'm going to tell you, this ability is not going to be something that you're going to use every turn. His card really reads, I want to kill stuff. That is not his specialization at all. When we look at his tree down here, he can do 4 damage on 2 results. Then he gets a damage expose and a damage shove, followed by the damage reposition. But that's not what we're really looking at. The best tree right here is that 2 damage, 2 shoves on 2 with the double heal, damage and a strain, and then again damage reposition. We look at his offensive expertise. It's the same on both ranged and melee. 1 to 2 gets you 2 hits. 3 is a crit hit. 4 is 2 crits. This is basically, you're looking at Rex. And his defensive expertise, he's rolling 5 dice in both range and melee, 7 attack dice in both. The defensive expertise is 1 gets you a block, 2 gets you 2 blocks, 3 gets you 2 blocks and a dash. He's got really strong defenses. He's pretty tanky with that protection as well. And the fact that he's immune to expose, he's always going to have access to this defensive expertise. The real strength of this guy is he can walk up onto a point and he can very consistently clear 2 bodies off of that point. He is also very good against teed up units. With that 4 damage on 2, he is very likely to finish stuff off that have already been kind of peppered. And it's about what you'd expect. He's doing a very similar job with Rex. The downside to him is his 5 cost, but he is very specialized in what he is doing. So how do we want to take advantage of his specifications and what he's really doing with this shove game? Well, he's a control piece. He's not an output piece. He's very much, I'm going to control points. He can move an allied character that's a support we are going to look at him and we are going to build a strike team. And the place on where we're going to want to put our little 5-cost Death Trooper specialist is I'm looking at putting him. This is something that we've been testing, and he goes really good with a Moff Gideon squad. And the reason why we like Gideon here is he gives him the extra melee dice on points he doesn't control. This is going to make him a little bit more consistent in doing what he wants to do of shoving multiple bodies off points. He also has a gun, so he's not limited in just by melee. And then with supports, we got the ISB, which are a perfect slot that we can also put in with him. You know, we let this load up. We want the ISB. We do not want the snowtroopers. ISB are really good for this list because it's also a unit that prefers to fight in melee. And we're going to want to pair this with Grand Inquisitor and Reva and Fifth Brother. So what this gives us with this squad, we do want to play it on Sabotage. What this list in particular does is a lot of your stuff like to fight in melee because of the Gideon extra dice and you're playing this melee game, but you have 4 units in this list that can move Fifth Brother or move your supports around, and moving Fifth Brother is really powerful. You are able to tee up stuff in a mid-range kind of way. Your output pieces are definitely Reva and your Death Trooper Specialist. They can actually do a good enough damage to finish off units, to really do like the Grand Inquisitor's identity. Moff Gideon is just a good control piece. He has Long Live the Empire, which does come in handy. You have a lot of protection in this list with Specialist and Fifth Brother. It has a lot of mobility, and you're not pigeonholed into a full melee list because, you know, this whole squad can shoot. You got a range attack with Grand Inquisitor. So it plays a lot like a melee list, but you do not have to give up attacks like certain Jedi lists. So that's basically my thoughts on the Death Trooper Specialist. Very specialized 5-cost unit. Thank you for watching this episode of The Chosen One. If you'd like to watch the next video, you can watch the one in the link above. And if you want to listen to the podcast, you can listen to the playlist below. Thank you and have a nice day. Thank you for your support. Please like and subscribe.